You know that specific flavor of panic?
Yeah.
You walk into a conference room like 5 minutes late, plug your laptop into the screen, and dash nothing. Just a blank void.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe you get video, but there's absolutely no audio.
Right. Well, 8 people just sit there staring at you.
It's a universally understood nightmare, honestly. I mean, we expect AV connectivity to be as simple as flipping a light switch, but behind the walls, it's usually just this tangled, incompatible mess.
And that panic is exactly why devices like the Captivate HT-GEMINI exist. So, welcome to today's deep dive. We are looking at a technical product catalog page from HDTVSupply.
Yeah, specifically focusing on a $500 piece of invisible infrastructure.
Exactly. Our mission today is to translate these dense specifications into plain English. Okay, let's unpack this. We want to find out how this multi-format extender switch is basically acting like an ultra-efficient traffic cop to cure that modern conference room nightmare.
And, well, the core of that nightmare is really just sheer volume. When you look at the spec sheet for this device, it manages a staggering number of inputs.
Yeah.
You've got your standard HDMI, DisplayPort, USB-C, even legacy VGA. Plus, there are 6 built-in USB hubs spread between the transmitter and the receiver.
I do have to push back here a little bit, though. I mean, why do we still need all these ports?
What do you mean?
Well, it's a modern era. Everything is wireless. Isn't a simple HDMI cable or even just casting from your phone enough for a meeting these days? Why spend $500 to hardwire a legacy VGA into a wall?
You would think wireless is the answer, but what's fascinating here is that wireless technology is incredibly fragile when it comes to high bandwidth.
Really? Even with Wi-Fi 6 and all that?
Oh, definitely. We are in the era of really heavy PC-based conferencing. Think about platforms like Webex, Zoom, or Teams.
Right. Everyone uses those.
Exactly. And it's no longer just putting a static PowerPoint on a screen. You have to instantly integrate the room's external 4K cameras, the ceiling microphones, and, whatever random laptop a guest happens to bring in.
Oh, right. Because everyone brings something different.
Exactly. The switch bridges all these devices simultaneously. Wireless simply cannot handle pristine 4K resolution at 60 frames per second, perfectly synchronized with audio and control data without lagging or dropping frames.
Okay. So this switch is the physical bridge that guarantees that flawless connection.
Precisely.
But here's where it gets really interesting. It's not just the variety of ports, it's how it actually moves all that data.
The transmission distance.
Right. The specs highlight a 330-foot or 100-meter transmission distance via a single HD-based Ethernet link, using just a basic Cat6 cable.
It is pretty incredible.
I mean, that's the length of a football field. Why does a small classroom or office even need that kind of range? And how does one cheap cord handle 4K video, audio, internet, and power all at once without the data just colliding and turning to garbage?
Well, that is the magic of HDBaseT technology. It doesn't just shove raw data down a wire.
So what does it do?
The transmitter perfectly packetizes the signals. It takes the really heavy video data, the delicate audio streams, the LAN network commands, and the power, and it interleaves them.
Like shuffling a deck of cards.
Sort of, yeah. It continuously wraps and unwraps these digital packets in microseconds, ensuring they travel in parallel lanes inside that single cable without ever interfering with one another.
Okay, so think of it less like a traffic cop waving discrete cars through an intersection and more like a high-speed funnel.
I like that analogy.
It takes 5 different liquid video, audio, power, LAN, and control data, shoots them through one tiny pipe across a football field, and perfectly separates them back into 5 distinct cups on the receiver end.
That is a perfect way to visualize it. And connecting this to the bigger picture, that 330-foot range is crucial because it hides the mess.
Nobody wants cables everywhere.
Exactly. You don't want a massive bundle of cords snaking across a pristine glass boardroom table or a lectern. You can route that single Cat6 cable from beneath the table, through the walls, to a distant display or an IT closet without any signal degradation.
Which explains the jargon on the spec sheet like IR pass-through.
Yes, exactly.
That just means it sends infrared signals through the walls. Right. So you can point your remote at the TV in the conference room, and it actually controls a media player that's locked in the closet 300 feet away.
You hit the nail on the head. And if you look at the reviews, buyers are getting a highly rated problem solver for that $500.
Yeah, I saw that. Like 96% of reviewers give it 4 or 5 stars.
Right, and they specifically praise HDTVSupply for stocking these kinds of hard-to-find AV products because it eliminates the biggest point of failure in any meeting room, which is user error.
You just plug in one cable, and the hardware handles the gymnastics automatically. It's wild to think about. I mean, the next time your meeting starts flawlessly on time, you can probably thank a hidden matrix switcher.
Without a doubt.
But, it leaves you with something to ponder. In an era where we are absolutely obsessed with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, why does the most reliable, high-end AV equipment still rely on a physical 330-foot cable?
That's a great question.
What are the unseen physical limitations that are keeping our most advanced technology physically tethered to the wall?